Alright, what's up, my friends? Welcome to the Ikoria Early Access Lair of Behemoths event, courtesy of Wizards of the Coast. Hashtag sponsored. Big thanks to them for putting this together, as they always do. We're here a few days early, playing Ikoria. I brewed up 10 new decks like I always do. This is the one deck that's like not really like a brew. We just played our Mutate deck and got browned by Fires. So now I'm salting off. I gotta get back at it by playing our own Fires deck. So this is our only like really like established deck we're playing. And it looks pretty good. So we are playing. Let's put it over here so you can see it better. Keruga, the Macro Sage. Companion. That's right, Companion. If you don't know what Companion does, you gotta go look it up. Basically, this card's off to the side. It's in your sideboard technically. You start the game with it off to the side like a commander, and you can cast it once, and then it just enters the game. You can only have it off to the side if you're able to meet the deck building restriction. I give my full thoughts on this in my set review. I got a lot to say about Companion, but for now we're just gonna play it and not talk about it. So, Keruga the Macro Sages, a 5/5/5/4, comes into play. You draw a card for each other permanent you control, mana cost 3 or greater, and the deck building stipulation is your starting deck must contain only cards with a converted mana cost of 3 or greater and lands. Okay? So, there it is. Lucky us, the Fires deck already does that. I mean, occasionally they'll play like a Justice Strike or a Shimmer of Possibility or a main deck Aether Gust, but not always. This deck just gets to play this card for free, which is kind of the big complaint about the Companion mechanic, is that a lot of the deck building stipulations are too easy, and we're also able to play 2-mana interaction in Bone Crusher Giant and Brazen Borrower that costs 3. So, just a free 8th card in our hand. This is our first game playing Companion. Pretty stock Fires list. We're also playing 2 Shark Typhoons because we can cycle it under Fires, which is kind of cool. It's also just a cheap cycler too, so can do some stuff. And yeah, Mystical Dispute's also live too. But so just Jeskai Fires, trying out our first Companion. I'm gonna stop blathering on about it. We're just gonna play it. We all know what Fires does. Let's go. We're playing Tri-Lands too, yes. You don't want Ultimatum in this deck. Ultimatum is more for a control deck. This is almost like a combo deck. We want to have 5 lands in play, not 7. So, remember, folks, stream is brought to you by Coalesce Apparel. Coalesce Apparel. Check out my shirt. Get the Power Driver shirt. Tons of great shirts from Coalesce. They also have all of their Commander shirts on sale right now. They're $5 off. And use promo code JIM10 and get 10% more off that. Check it out. CoalesceApparel.shop. Go buy the Power Driver shirt. Check it out today. Alright, so we're on the play. No white mana, but Sphinx of Foresight. We're going to keep. And there it is. Just hanging out in the old Companion zone. This is public information. We gone public. Alright. Sphinx of Foresight. There you go. Perfect. Let's ship the extra Teferi. You can keep the Brazen. Actually, we have 2 tap lands. Ship Brazen Borrower. We're just trying to find Fires, honestly. So, all right. So we're still playing Temple here. Whatever. We'll keep that. Temple of Deceit. Sure. Play Flash next. Maybe I will. I don't like that it gives it the offer. It offers you the option to cycle it on turn 2. I don't like that. I don't like it. Passage. Okay. Swamp tapped, go. This is all fine. We're going to play Teferi here. I think we're going to plus it. You could be playing like a flash deck, and I kind of want to keep it alive, and I think you just want to plus it. I don't want to get any value off of it. I don't know what they're playing yet, so bouncing a creature is definitely a thing you might want to do. Main phase Brazen Borrower LOL. Alright, you can just play Sphinx here and plus Teferi again. Even if they kill it, we still have Teferi in play.
Don't worry.
It's obviously good Clarion too, so I got this card just hanging out here waiting to draw more cards. Again, it's hard to underestimate how powerful having an 8th free card in your hand is. Completely unprecedented. Alright, yeah, they're just gonna concede. Ooh, okay. Mutual Destruction has been called. So they 2-for-1 themselves to kill my 4-4. Okay. And we have Kenrith. Plus this.
Here goes nothing.
We probably just Clarion. Could just cast this and draw a card. Take the fairy down to 1. Yeah, actually, I'm going to play Cavalier also. I mean, playing a 5-4 and drawing cards is pretty nice. Yes, unprecedented in a tournament format. Yes. So many options. All right, I want to play our card. I think playing Cavalier is fine, but we should have to like play a 5-4 or draw a card, keep the fairy alive, untap, Clarion, cast our companion, draw a card for a Teferi, draw another Teferi. Cool. They attack Teferi here. They want to add more threats. They got to do it sorcery speed. Blow out Deafening Clarion.
Plan B.
Yeah, this is just a shellacking. Sure. Alright, so plus this.
Let's try this.
I guess we just Clarion to gain a life too. They're just going to move right to combat, so might as well just do it now. And we'll cycle our Triome too. Almost feel bad playing Teferi, you know? Yeah, that's Teferi for you. All right, 1-0. 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. The companion's just so good. Just so good. Galen says, what I dislike about the companion mechanic is they made the Gruul one unplayable in Gruul. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That's kind of a weird one. That card's really good in Modern Tron. Alright. We're going to keep. Get Sphinx. Fire up the Sphinx. And there's our Fire's Invention. Awesome. There's land number 4. Awesome. And land number 5. I think we're just keeping all of this. Yeah. Who tops, right? Who tops? And tops again. Best companion? I'm not sure. It's very dependent. The thing is, it's not even that like they're like completely busted. They're gonna be like okay in standard. It's just what they do to older formats. It's just ridiculous. Like they in Modern, there's so many ones you can just play in decks without changing the deck. Like Lurrus and Modern Burn. Don't change a single card. Just put that card in your sideboard, and now you have a free card. You know, and that just like doesn't feel right. It just feels icky. Alright. I mean, we're just chilling here. We have Fires next turn. They have some Teamer stuff going on. Alright, 4 mana. Here it comes. Tameo, Collector of Tales. Man, our Keruga's gonna be really good here. The tri-lands are very good. They're very good standard lands. Get an Opt. And they named Opt and got Opt. They play a Nexafade over here? What's going on? Alright, there's your fires. Play Fires and Sphinx. Next turn we have Cavalier and Kenrith. Maybe just have Cavalier and Keruga, honestly. They'll see a little play outside of standard, the Triomes. Occasionally a fetchable land. Land types matter. They'll see playing Pioneer for sure. Arena's on its way to Mac. They announced pretty recently that Arena should be on Mac pretty soon, and then mobile should be by the end of the year. Which is going to be wild, I think, but... So, like, our hand in this game is, like, basically perfect. We have the fires, we have our payoffs, we have lands. Song of Creation? Okay. But if it wasn't perfect, think about how good Keruga would be here. Also important, too, you can't Thought Seize this card. You can't Thought Erasure it. It's always there. So if you build around your companion... They can't stop it unless they counter it. Am I going to do an iPad stream? Probably not. Alright, so what are they doing? They're going to have to discard these cards. What are you doing, opponent? You're going to lose all your cards. If you need your end step, discard your hand. Alright. There it all goes. They had 2 euros? Alright, sure. Top card is what? I didn't even hit anything. Whatever, they're just dead, I think. Try to mill for Jace, I guess. There's dead, so whatever. Play land, play Cavalier for free. Discard Deafening Clarion. And this is a 5/4, this is a 6/5. Everything has +1/+0 and haste. Pump twice. Kenrith gives trample. Probably want to play Kenrith. Yeah, alright. Play Kenrith for free. Crank it up. Crank it up. They dead. So this is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, they're dead. They're exactly dead. Soldier Boy, tell him. Exaxes. Weird. Fires is still good. Just kind of weird, you know? So that game we didn't need Keruga because our hand was actually just really, really good. But again, I think the real spot the companion mechanic comes into play is when your hand's not really good. Like, the Gruul companion is, I think, really good in Tron, in Modern. And you're probably saying to yourself, like, Jim, it's Colossopede. It's just a vanilla 5/5 for 5. Think about the games where you mulligan and you brick. You know, you're just short a card, you're playing against Jund, and you're like, man, if I only had, like, a Grizzly Bear, I could win this game. You know? How many games did you play with Tron or played against Tron where they just, like, spin their wheels, sack a star, spin their wheels, sack a star, have 50 mana in play, and just say go? You know? Now add a free 5/5 into that game. So it just cuts down the fail rate, you know? And it's just always there. Yeah, all you have to do is not play Ballista. It's the only cost, and most lists weren't playing Ballista anyway. My opponent's playing Yormari the Collector, which is the Golgari one. Alright, we're on the draw with Fires and a Cycler. We're going to keep this. It's a little sketchy, but we usually land number 4 and we're good to go. Alright, so they're playing this card, and they're playing Sultai. Free cards are good. They don't always matter, but they're good. Ooh, they're playing our card, a little Poliwag action. Well, we got brown by Poliwag last round. Now I get to give him the return the favor here. My cold tots. Unfortunately, unlike our last opponent, we didn't draw the fairy. So, we don't get to blow him out here, but... Okay. Can't have my tots.
Oh my god!
Boom!
I have a plan.
Oh boy, we're cranking the boom booms now. Alright, so I mean they can just like go like land, Poliwag, Great Horn, or they just go land or Umori or whatever too. Play land, sure. Play Poliwag, sure. Just do it again. They're playing the egg too? They're crazy. So if you missed it, we were playing this deck last. This is our previous deck. We were playing a kind of Simic Sultai Poliwag deck. If you up on the YouTube missed it. Fortunately, they just walked right into my fires, which is like really weird. Fires and a Clarion, but I guess. Shrug. And God, this card is so good in this deck. Again, imagine if our hand was completely empty. We mulliganed to 4. We had no cards in hand. Just cast this card and draw 3. They're going to play their own commander card, whatever it is. We each get to go, like,
Done the hero thing before.
get a mountain. We get to cycle our thing, too. It's kind of cool. And play Kenrith. And I guess we'll play, yeah, Kenrith, Keruga, or whatever. Alright, sure. So Kenrith, Keruga. Draw 3. Holy hell, this is good. And we can't Brazen Borrower, but we can rack it up here and attack. Cycle Shark Typhoon if we want to. Guy says, do I know how Mutate works with creatures like Pack Rat that have star power toughness? If it's top card, it is what it is. Take 10. Yeah, I mean, this seems like such a monumental upgrade to the Fires deck for like literally no cost. Fire seems really, really good. Just like really, really good. Oh, really? Oh, Resi totally. Boneyard Lurker. So they're going to play Mutate onto this thing, and they get to get back a permanent card from their graveyard. Okay, sure. You're dead. So they have mutated onto this, and they get to get back a card from their graveyard. Get back the egg. Sure. And we are going to myrtleate them next turn. What I play in the Lotus Box room on Sunday? I don't know. I am probably playing in that, though, depending on when we're actually moving. So, alright, we're going to keep our thing alive by blocking, and we're going to kill them. Are they just, like, super dead anyway? Typhoon also seems really good in this deck. It's like a free thing to do on Fire's turns. They're dead, like, 15,000 ways. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
making this up as I go.
Haste it up, haste it up, haste it up, haste it up. You're super dead.
Game. Blouses.
This deck's like too good, it's almost not fun. Like, yeah, alright. Let's keep rolling here. 3-0. Play one more match this deck. This deck just seems too good. The whole point of this stream is to kind of explore and learn stuff, and the point seems proven. Fires is really good, and the companion is just unbelievably busted in it. So, this is our one established deck we're playing today. And, sounds great. Keep this one, please. And again, so this is the kind of hand where this card looks insane. So don't really have much going on here. We have fires and a Clarion and no threats, you know? But we should have this free threat right now. Spectral Sailor, sure. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So they got the Octopus Nut Draw here on the play. Might be in trouble here. Might be in trouble. This card's so good. Yeah, I think we're probably just dead here. I don't know if we can I guess the cycling thing's pretty good. Let's try and Clarion here and see what happens. Probably counter it. But if we get to untap and Shark Typhoon and block, it's pretty cool too, so. Sabotage. Sure. Flying octopuses. Who would have thought? Clarion again. Alright, so we're going to cycle Shark Typhoon on their turn and try and get them that way. I think Sabotage and Neutralize are different cards. I think that Sabotage is better in some decks. I think Sabotage seems better in this deck in particular, where making your next draw good is really important, and you always want to cast your hard counter. Cunning Nightbonder. All right, so this is kind of cool. So now we get to cycle our Shark Typhoon. They spend mana to interact with it. We get to untap and hopefully Clarion. So we'll get a blue, whatever, red, doesn't really matter, I guess. Cycle. Do you have an answer for my Sharky Shark? Unsummon. That's a classic. Alright. Well, obviously they have an answer to my Clarion here, probably just dead, but typically the mono blue tempo deck with Dasher Octopus on the play and counter spells against the 4-mana sorcery speed deck is going to be a pretty big smash here. Shark Typhoon. Okay. Actually, we're just going to go for it again, I think. Yeah, I mean, this is like a nightmare matchup. The Simic Flash deck always crush the Fires decks into the ground. We have our own Flash deck to play. We're playing a Dimir Flash deck later on in the stream. Hold on, Shark. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Need a big one here. Yeah, I mean, turn 2 Dasher on the play is just busted. We draw like 5 extra cards this game. That was actually a really good draw. Alright. Ship it. Mystical Dispute. Stomp ya. If we start with Stomp, they can quench us. So we want the thing to resolve. I mean, I could have actually shocked, whatever, but that's not so bad too. So, but yeah, playing on Quench. Alright. Obviously, a tough matchup for us and pretty good draw from them. So, 3-1. That's fun. I've seen enough of Fires. Y'all seen enough of Fires? What do you think? Deck seems really, really, really good. Honestly, being able to play Shark Typhoon, Borrower, and Bone Crusher as your interaction, and just get that free Keruga, pretty busted. Pretty busted. So, if you're looking for an already established deck that got a lot better, there you go. YouTube folks, like, comment, subscribe. Take 10 seconds. Every video, like, comment, please. Thank you so much. Love you, YouTube. Look for the other decks in the videos.